Here's what silver stackers are ignoring, the elephant in the room for silver price. We have some excitement going on for silver this week and an incredible amount of excitement going on for silver coming next week. But there's an elephant in the room that silver stackers are choosing to ignore. In this video, I'm going to break this down and show you what is coming at us, and it's seriously pressing. This says, precious metals brace for breakouts with gold, silver, and platinum on the move. Very exciting, right? It sounds great. But watch this. In a minute, I'm going to show you exactly the problem we're encountering with silver, and this is just really painful for us as silver stackers. First, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. It's so important to get this information out there. People really need to be knowing this, and they need to be thinking about this. Look, this is a great example of what we could be seeing next week. This says, precious metals are on the move on Thursday afternoon with gold rallying on central bank dovishness while silver nears the $30 level. Just that in itself should make silver stackers really take pause. That gold has continued to break record highs and stay at all-time highs. And where's silver? Where is silver? We're excited about hitting $30. That for me, as a silver stacker that it's been in this game for years, that's not very exciting. I mean, come on. Look, gold tested historic highs after ECB cut the interest rate from 4.25% to 3.65%, right? So this is a good example of what we could be seeing next week. We could absolutely be seeing some jumps in metal prices. We see that it happened with the ECB cutting their rates, so we should follow, right? That's the example that should be playing out for us. But in this video, I'm going to explain to you how silver is not doing what it's supposed to be doing. Look, just right here, this chart looks very positive. It looks very exciting for gold. And yes, gold is very exciting. But what is going on with silver? Where are you, silver? Why isn't silver moving up? Look, when gold first jumped up in May and we got to, we broke 2,000, solidly broke 2,000, everybody was excited. It took a couple of weeks. Silver lagged for a couple of weeks, and then silver moved. Great. We were up around $35. And since then, gold continues to soar. Where is silver? It's not performing the way it should be performing. And along with that, people are feeling this, and they're starting to cash out their silver. Now, where I live here, I talk to my local coin shops, and they're seeing that. They're seeing, sure, people are coming in, and they're cashing out silver, but they're not buying. They're not buying like what would be expected. And I think, this is my personal experience, this is my opinion, I think that it's because people are seeing that there's a discrepancy between the all-time high of gold and silver continuing to lag. Now look, when next week comes, sure, the confidence is very high, very, very likely that we're getting rate cuts, clearly, right? Everything is on that path. We're cutting interest rates. And that should show some positive momentum for gold. And we're absolutely, look, this is your example. The ECB is showing you this is what's going to happen. This is what's happening for them for gold. It should happen to us here in the States for gold. Yes, everyone's feeling confident about that. But along with that, what we need to also see as silver stackers and gold stackers and people in this metals community, that we swap out so much of our wealth into these metals, what we need to also keep an eye on, and this is the elephant in the room, is that when those rates come down, people are going to take more risks. They're going to, and this is what we often see when interest rates come down. They take more risks in real estate. They go into those mortgages that are at a better rate now. People have been waiting for these mortgage rates to come down. When interest rates come down, people are going to take more risks. They take more entrepreneurial ventures. They can take more of a risk. And when that happens, when people feel more confident to take risks with their money, that's the opposite of what we want to see for silver. It's the opposite of what we want to see for precious metals, because for silver and precious metals, we really get a boost in value when there's chaos going on, when people don't want to take risks, when people do not want to take risks. They take their funds and they put it into that safe haven. And that's the elephant in the room that silver stackers are ignoring. People are going to feel confident when these rates come down, and they're going to take risks. You know, sure, we still have other reasons for people to feel uncertain. We still have this very anxiety-provoking election year that's still rolling out in the next, 6 weeks? How much more time do we have left? 6 to 8 weeks? We still have that rolling out. That's causing anxiety. But the interest rate is what everybody's really pinning on. They're really pinning on us getting a big boost in price with the interest rates. History shows us that often when interest rates come down, people take more risks. And they're not going into that. They're pulling out of the safe haven of metals. So, I started this video saying that there's an elephant in the room. That's actually two elephants, right? The first elephant is that we need to really look at the history of what happens with precious metals regarding interest rates and people taking more risks when those rates drop and pulling away from metals. And we also have to see that silver is not performing the way it should be. This lag, can we still call it a lag? Can we still call this a lag? I mean, we've dropped since we got that spike in May and early June. We've been hovering at $28, $29. Is that a lag, or is that silver just telling us that, look, this is a lost cause, right? These are real questions that we really need to look at. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. This is a lot of money that we're dealing with, and we really need to look at these things. Get this information out there, and I will see you guys on the next one.